Alright guys, we're going to do a video on our 5-piece stainless steel mess kit by Texsport. That's right here. You see it there in its blue sack here. And basically what the kit comes with, I'll show you here on the side. Again, just a recap, $21.99 at Bass Pro Shop. You might be able to find it a little less online. I just happened to see it today and I picked it up. The kit weighs 10 ounces. It contains a 6 3/4 inch frying pan with the locking handle, a 6.5 inch fry pan cover plate or plate that you could eat out of or use as a cover, a 3/4 of a quart boiling pot with lid, and an 8-ounce plastic cup. And stainless steel will not distort the taste. This is basically an upgraded version from the old school Boy Scout aluminum Boy Scout kits. I have one of those when I was in Boy Scouts. So this one's just a little bit, better made. It's stainless steel. Again, this is what it looks like when you take it out of the sleeve that it comes with. There you go. The handle opens up here, and there's your plate that you could eat out of, or the lid for the frying pan. There is the lid for the pot, the 3/4 cup pot. There's your 8-ounce cup. Put that down, the lid down. Here's your 3/4 quart pot. What I have stuck right here, of course. Give you guys a look at that. And the handle kind of comes up and down for storage, so you could fold it and put it away. So we're going to put some water in here and see how this sits on our Brunton Raptor stove. And then you have your frying pan. With the fold over handle. Okay, so let's get back and put some water in the pot and see how this pot works on our stove setup here, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's take 2 cups of water and pour it into our cook pot. We got our canteen here, so we'll just use the cup that comes with the set, the Texsport set. There we got 1. And 2. I'm not trying to do a boil test or anything like that, but just want to see how this setup works on the stove. Because this setup's going to be in the rolling duffel by 511. So we got our lid here, got our handle here, set it on top of our stove. See if you guys can see that. 1 second. I think you can. There you go. And what we'll do is we'll light our stove first. This Brunton Raptor stove has an automatic ignition, so I already have it screwed down on the canister. Okay. We'll set it up right there, and I'll give you guys a walk around. Okay, there's your pot. Pot supports are pretty strong on the Brunton Raptor. I've got some videos on my channel of this stove. Again, the stove will also fit inside this kit when it's all done. That way you have your whole kit. You could get a smaller isopropane tank and store it inside the Vargo bot, which is right here. The smaller ones will fit. This larger one will not, but again, the larger one gives you more of a more cooking time. That's a little hot there, so we're going to lower the flame a little bit. Put that on simmer. Pull that lid off. There you see our water. It's been on what, for about a minute maybe? It's already boiling. And again, I have these little pot grippers that I'm going to keep in the kit. Again, you just put your fingers in them and you can lift. Oh, there goes the water. Just spilled some water, but again, I could lift off the pot and put it back. So be careful when you're picking up this pot that it doesn't tilt and spill the water. One of the things we just saw now. Okay, we'll be back and check out the Vargo bot and my cup here, see how those fit on. Okay, you did see me spill a little of the water, but let's see how it pours into our cup from the pot. I guess the easiest way would be just to grab the pot itself here. There you go. So just using the mitts to grab the pot, not too solid by the handle there to pour it, but you can grab it here and pour it into your cup. And then here's our cup with our hot water for coffee, tea, whatever we were doing. Again, doesn't seem like the cup is, it's not one of the real heavy duty cups, but it'll hold a cup of hot water, what you see here, with no problem. And again, this is a nice little kit for, 22 bucks to put in your go bag, bug out bag, emergency kit. If you had to buy more than one for each member of the family, it's not going to break the bank. So let's come back and check out the bot and the cup. All right, let's pour some water in our aluminum cup. Again, just going to pour a little. I'm not going to, go crazy here with boil tests. And also the Vargo bot, which again is a wide mouth, open top container, great for boiling water. And again, it's got a screw down lid with a seal here. Again, you could keep that on loosely. If you put this pot in the fire, you don't want to obviously melt that on the lid there, but this pot can go in the fire as well. So let's pour some water in here. There you go. We'll light our stove. Alright guys, for some reason our igniter's not working. It might have got wet when I spilled some of the water, but no problem. I carry the Numith Tow Hill lighter on me. This stays in my pocket all the time. Every 3 or 4 months I wet it down with a little Zippo fluid, and so we'll light this stove with this lighter. There you go guys, that's why you carry redundancy on you. And so let's get our aluminum cup on here. And again, I'm sure this is going to conduct heat and get hot as the cup heats up. So you want your pot grippers or a bandana handy to take it off the heat. You could also use the lid from your set as a makeshift cover for your cup, just to help with the boil time. If I was making a cup of water, hot water to drink, I do it right out of the cup here or the Vargo bot versus the cooking pot here. Just my preference, a little easier to handle it, taking it on and off the stove. Shot of that. And again, this cup is, picked this up in the local Publix shopping center, probably $3 or $4. They come in different sizes. A company by the name of Imusa makes them. Very good, very light. Go in a kit, they do the job, they function, and they don't break the bank. So you don't have to go crazy if you're building these kits, guys, for different members of the family to, to spend, 12, 15 bucks on a, expensive stainless steel mug. So again, we're already getting bubbles in this. I'll just show it to you quickly. And I use the pot grippers to take it off the stove. And now we'll put the Vargo bot on. Let's do that. Again, the Vargo bot, just grab from the top. Again, it'll function the same way as the cup. You've got your lid. And I'm showing you these things because these pieces of this kit are going to go in my inch bag. So I want to make sure they function properly on the stove, and I could grab the lid off and on with no problem, without spilling anything, without getting burnt. And so, again, same thing. This Vargo bot's very handy in that you carry some gear in it. These little sternos fit in the Vargo bot as well if you wanted to carry some small sternos with you. Cooking gel, just another option. They will work inside the bot. Carry two with no problem. So guys, that's the video and the setup today. Just showing you some gear, not doing anything particularly technical here, but just making sure the stuff works, the stove works, and everything fits on and off, and I'm able to do it with no problem. So that's what you want to do before you start packing this stuff away. Make sure it works, make sure it functions, and there you go. Now take the bot off. We could shut the stove. And we got some water that's just about ready to boil. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions or comments on today's tests that we did. But again, the Texsport kit is the main stainless steel kit, is the main reason we did this test. I like it. It's a little bit of an upgraded version from the Boy Scout kit. It'll work. It doesn't break the bank, and I think it might be worth getting a few of these and putting them on in your kits, guys. Thanks for watching. Anthony signing off. Stay ready. Take care.